Grade 7 girls, let's revise. As I told you in the first page, that each year there are approximately 500,000. Which city of United States have most of the earthquakes? Alaska. Most earthquakes only last for several seconds of time, girls. Remember, it is seconds. And then, what is an earthquake? Ground movements that occur when blocks of rock in earth. Viral, can you read the yellow parts? Ground movements that occur when block of rock in earth move suddenly and release energy. The focus is a place within earth along a fault. I told you first motion of an earthquake. When you have this first motion of an earthquake occurs, it is called as focus. And above the focus, just directly above the focus, the earth's surface, that is called the epicenter. That is called the epicenter. So did you understand, girls? What is focus, what is earthquake, and what is epicenter?
Yes.
Sure? Focus is, epicenter is above the focus. Coming to tectonic plate, the boundary. What is the tectonic plate boundary? Simple. Where two or more tectonic plate meet. That is called as tectonic plate boundary. A break in the earth crust is called as fault. A break in the earth crust along which blocks of rock move is called as earth crust. And when the rock becomes deformed and change the shape due to stress, it is called as deformation. Because of stress means because of external pressures, the rock changes its shape. So we call it as a deformation. We call it as deformation. And when it comes back to its position, return of rock to its original shape after elastic deformation is called elastic rebound. Okay, girls, what I will do is I will say that I am giving vocabulary only from this lesson, and one more lesson. I will not give you 1 second. I will let you know now. I'll give you only from earthquakes and volcanoes. Earth layer, the last part is enough. From volcanoes and earthquake, I will give the vocabulary terms also. Okay? Everyone,
Okay.
read the vocabulary terms carefully. Each and every term I'm revising with you. The sudden snap is an earthquake. The return of rock to its original shape after elastic deformation is called elastic rebound. First, the shape of the rock changed, okay? And then later on, it came into its position. It came into its position, however it was. So this is called as elastic rebound. Elastic again, it is called as elastic rebound. So what all we studied? We studied about epicenter, earthquakes, focus, tectonic plate boundary, fault, and deformation. Did you understand?
Yes.
So where do these earthquakes happen? Near the tectonic plate boundaries? They happen near the tectonic plate boundaries. At divergent boundaries, earthquakes are common along. Where did they give this? They are common along normal normal, false. Girls, will you just tick this? That you need to learn this also. I'll just put a star mark. At convergent boundaries, earthquakes are common along dash false. They are normal false. And when coming to the down one, it is reverse. So convergent reverse, divergent normal, and transform boundaries, it is strike slip. The first two normal, and here reverse, and here slide slip. Did you understand till here? On this page, there is no. Coming to the last one. The epicenter of an earthquake is directly above where, girls? It is directly
The focus.
focus. Earthquakes happen when rocks bend and snap back. When it snaps back, the process is called rebounding. When it comes back, girls, it is called as rebounding.
Rebound.
All of the questions are compulsory because I don't have many questions to give you. An example of the dangers of earthquake is building collapse. So this is with the lesson earthquake. Let us go with volcanoes now. Volcanoes create new landforms such as mountains. That's true. Again, expected, all of them. What are volcanoes? They create new landforms. That is true. And then you have tectonic plate boundaries are the only location. Girls, volcanoes, do they only form on tectonic plates? False. Give me a moment. Volcanoes create new landforms. Of course, when volcanoes erupt, they form mountains. Tectonic plate boundaries are only location? No, they're not only location. There are other locations also where volcanoes form. Volcanic eruptions are often accompanied by earthquake. True. Because of volcanic eruptions, it can lead to earthquakes. Volcano form new rocks? Absolutely true. They form igneous rocks. So all are true except the second one. Again, I'm saying all the questions are expected. Please read everything thoroughly. Coming to the vocabulary terms. What is a volcano? Any place where gas, ash, or melted rock come out of the ground. It's called as volcano. You know that the melted rock is called as magma. The melted rock, it's less dense than solid and it rises toward the surface. That is magma. And what is lava? What is the difference? Because this is also, again, an important question. What is the difference between lava and magma? Lava is the one which reached the Earth's surface. Magma is going towards the surface. Lava is reaching the Earth's surface. It's reached already. It's on the Earth's surface. Lava and clouds of ash can erupt and form a vent. Now here, this page, there is no need to 219. There is no vocabulary terms here. Just give a reading. Coming to tectonic plates. Volcanoes can form at plate boundaries or within the middle of the plate. What are tectonic plates? They are giant sections of lithospheres on Earth's surface. They are giant, they are big sections of lithospheres on Earth's surface. Now, please highlight if you haven't highlighted before. Volcanoes can form at divergent plate boundaries where two plates are moving away from each other. Convergent boundaries where oceanic plates they subject, they come closer to each other. So lava inside Earth crust and may contain trapped grasses. Is it true or false? Lava is inside Earth crust, girls. Is it true? Lava is inside Earth crust.
False.
False. What is inside Earth crust? What comes out from the Earth, inside Earth? What comes out during the volcano? No one?
Lava. Lava.
Magma comes out. And when it is outside, it is called as lava. Is lava inside?
No, magma.
Outside. Magma is inside. So girls, be very careful in this true and false. This is false because they said here lava is inside. Lava cannot be inside. Lava is outside the volcano. Magma is inside. Now, the type of volcano here is shield volcano. I cannot give you a picture here, so leave it. Volcanoes can form hotspots, true. Volcanoes can not for, they cannot be hotspots, girls. Hotspots are very different. At divergent plate boundaries, plate moves towards, girls. In divergent, do the plates move towards each other or they go away from each other? In divergent, remember the road, diverge. If it goes divergent, it goes away or near? If the road is divert, how does the road goes? Away or near?
Away.
Away. So this is false. They say they move towards each other. So 20 is also false. All of the definitions, you need to be perfect. I'm not asking you to write the definitions. They will give you as a multiple choice. You just need to choose the correct answer. Okay? Any questions till here you have?
No.
Sure?
Yes.
The first lesson. Miral, are you listening to everything? This is very important if if you know what type of questions are coming and how is it. Are you listening, Miral?
Yes, yes.
Come here. The outermost layer of solid earth is sometimes called as crust. Girls, is it sometimes called as crust? Anyways, it's true. It's called as the crust is the densest layer. It's not the densest layer. False. What is the densest layer, girls? The core is inside. It's the densest. The least, the down one. What is it? The down one. First it is crust and then it is mantle. And the densest, the deep one, what is it?
Core.
Core. Very good. And the mantle is layer between the crust and core. Is it true? Or false?
False.
It's true. The mantle comes between the crust and the core. Earth core is divided into 5 parts. Wrong. It's just 2, inner and outer. Okay, now. Be ready with all of them in your paper. The dash is a region of hot, slow-flowing solid rock between the core and crust. Between the core and the crust, what is there? What is it between core and crust?
Mantle.
Miral? Miral?
Yes.
What is between crust and core, in between the earth? The first is crust, and then what is the layer, next layer? Zisha,
Yes, I know. Mantle.
excellent. After, did you hear that, Miral? The between core and crust, you have mantle. The dash is the densest compositional layer. Which is the densest? I told you just now. What is the deepest? That is the densest. Noor, what is the densest compositional layer?
Core.
Core, very good. What is the outermost layer, Miral? What is the outermost layer?
Yes, miss.
What is the outermost layer of earth? Zishan, Dana, what is the outermost layer of the earth, Dana?
The core.
Excellent. It's no, oh my God.
Miss, can I answer?
Outermost. On
Miss,
which?
can I answer?
Yes, Noor.
Crust.
It's the crust, girls. Grade 7 girls, if you don't know the layers of earth, if you don't know the layers of earth, what girls? Grade 4 and 5 I'm teaching. Grade 6 I taught you. We did an experiment. You remember we went down and we did some experiment? We cut down something. The first layer is the crust. Second is the mantle. Third is the core. Any questions? No questions. When I ask you, you cannot answer. What should I do? I don't understand. Crust is a lithosphere and asthenosphere. Mantle is mesosphere. Core is outer core and inner core. These all are important. The dash is divided into pieces called tectonic plates. What is divided? The crust. The dash core is the liquid layer. Very important again. Which is the liquid layer? Inner or outer core?
Inner.
Inner is solid, which is the last one is the solid. Outer is the liquid.
Outer.
Okay, remember outer core is liquid. Do one thing, write all of the fill in the blanks on one paper and write all the objective on one paper and start learning, girls. That's it, how you can score on Sunday. The dash is denser than the crust and contain more magnesium. Number 12, mantle. Mantle is denser than the crust because they ask you than the crust. That's why I told you mantle. Or else, which is the most densest one? The densest is the core. Densest is the core. But here they ask you the dash is denser than the crust. Any other question you have?
No.
No.